think in our worship practices as the church, we should include the natural world in our images, in our metaphors, in our sermons, in our illustrations, in our songs, in our readings, in our poetry, even in our decor. In the ways we think about the faith, we should be integrating the gift of the natural world all around us. When God made the world and He decided He was going to work in the world of aesthetics, it only takes a few moments reading a biology book, looking at a book on cosmology, seeing a book on the natural world and resources that are all around us, to discover that God didn't build a building, that God built a truly magnificent natural cathedral in which we were born and in which we find ourselves every single day. To connect to that human awareness that we live in an embodied physical natural world with all its complexity and majesty and beauty, with all of its color and sound. I mean, just think even of the idea of water. What a majestic thing that water is, H2O, and yet it's rivers and waterfalls and streams and it's rain and it's mist and it's clouds. And we can think of all the different expressions of water and how it's sustenance to us. You know, we can go a long time without food, but we can go a very short time without water. It is integral to what it means to be human, and the gospel, the kingdom of God, has everything to do with what it means to be human. And I think rather than always trying to, if you will, sterilize worship understandings and spiritual insights into theological terminology, or simply even just human stories, which are very important as well, instead of just putting them into these categories that are maybe more conventional for us, we need to work in the world of the natural biology around us, of the natural created order around us, and let that be a medium, let that be part of our palette of colors with which we paint. Because this truly is a human thing, what God has done and what God is doing. And human beings are connected in this grand creation that God has put us in. I think the stars should fill our eyes and fill our lips when we're worshiping together. I think that ideas related to the natural world, the incredible diversity of creature kind, if you will, of the animals and the expressions of micro life and macro life that are around us, should figure prominently in the way we write our worship songs, in the way we write our liturgies, in the way even we create spaces for people to worship within. I think we need to get outdoors as much as we need to be indoors. I think that we need to see the grand cathedral God has made and embrace all of its nuances as we think about worship and as we create environments for people to meet with God within.